Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and you're all children at heart, it's showtime. Welcome back. We are going to continue. I'm level 5. My power rating is an almost indescribable 312. And it's almost indescribable because I don't really know what that would describe, other than it's probably higher than 311. This is my house. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
I still dream about the day they came.
Find encouraged to
The sharp scent of elven magic mixed into the smoke. The darkness spreading.
The kind of person who should be judging
Past a girl
Hagrid's
on the
bag.
street, left impaled by the
That's
signpost.
Senja. I'm not playing Senja.
She was far too young.
You're talking to yourself, Wolf. And I don't mean to be picky about it, but you are talking to yourself. Enter the Broodmother's lair. Ooh, I don't know. Should I do that or the other thing? Wolf. The bacon is upstairs. It's a beacon. It's not actually made of bacon, I don't think. Pretty awesome if it was made out of bacon, though. Yeah, I'm not Senja here either. Going the wrong way? I appear to be going. Where's the bacon? Oh, I guess this is the area of the bacon. Right. That's right. Right click for that. Market row. The right left. That's where I need to go. I went the wrong way because, of course, I did. Anyone who's watched my stream for any length of time will know that I always go the wrong way. I would like to claim that it's a feature of my whimsical approach to streaming. The fact of the matter is, that's not it.
That could work, though I will need
Take
more
your time, peruse my way.
I'll take my time and peruse his ways. Great lift. This is the adequate lift, I think. This is the great lift, which is significantly above average. Wait, is it the Highlands? Yeah, it is in the Highlands. I want to go to the Highlands. We'll take care of that little side quest before we head off for the Broodmother, which is a really imposing sounding name. I'm sure she's very friendly once you get to know her.
Another report from Gavin. Is that man ever
Get
still?
to the Broodmother from here as well. Interesting. He appears to be a bad guy. Hey, hi guys. Why didn't you tell me? You were coming. I'd have baked a cake or something equally silly. Missed me.
Trigger fingers go itching. Rifle at the ready.
I don't think I got the thing I needed. Did I? I did. One of those guys dropped the thing I needed. gonna guess it was the biggest, ugliest one that we got to first. We can now turn that in. Hagrid. Not Hagrid, evidently. Seems like it should be, but... Hello, Watcher. You returned. Did you find my bag? The black velvet one? I think this is it. And the villain who stole it? Yeah, pretty much that. His thieving career is over. He's decided to go straight and is currently working at a fast food restaurant. Oh, thank the Arcs. Wayfinder, you're my hero. I'm afraid I'd never get my specialty Tanatora statuette back. What? The statuette of Tanatora, Thunder Queen of the Imperial Arena. I understand Wayfinder's memories are not always whole, but surely you recall her gladiatorial exploits. Before the Gloomfall, these statuettes were prized idols, imbued with the element of storm. People would give them to their children for protection and strength. I keep mine in this bag, so I always have her with me. She's watched over me through my training, through the Gloomfall, through the patrols, and... Wait. No, how could this happen? What is it? The statue. This statue is counterfeit. How can you tell? Look at the armor here. The silver of the breastplate should be shot through with gold, edged with cobalt for a bluish hue, like her blue lightning. But this is clearly gallium, which the artisans only used in her late Legion of Victors costume era. After the mold for this figure was broken, only a counterfeiter cut such corners. I'm starting to regret asking. What I mean is, the Shrikes have the real statuette and will be invoking Tony's strength, while I have the mystical protection of something a dog leaves on a walkway. You seem convinced they're magical experts. I wouldn't put anything past the Shrikes. If they don't have the talent, they'll bribe and threaten and blackmail until they do. We need to squash this scorpion before it stings. Wait. What is it? Ha ha! The fiends are not as smart as they thought. A clue. Look, the bag is wet here, discolored. And better yet, why are you sniffing it? Yeah, fish. I heard rumors the Shrikes use the beach nearby to bring in contraband. We can stop their counterfeit operation before it can fund their plan for total mystical supremacy. Your conclusions seem... giddy is a good word. I'll inform Haas and the other Watchers if you would see the Shrikes thwarted. Open every crate near the shore. Right. How do I distinguish your statuette again? Though it hurts my heart to say it, depriving them of funds and enchantments matters more than one man's possessions. Look for as many figurines as you can. So I'll just bring back whatever I find? Yes. If you can't find mine, well, definitely find mine. But if you can't, I might be strong enough to make that sacrifice. It's what Tanatora would do. Okay, we can get back to his session a little later. Let's go ahead and head out for the Brood Mother. And good evening to whomever has joined me. Hi, howdy, how you doing? I can teleport from here. Can I teleport to there? No. I need to...
I can feel the energy of the beacon.
Teleportal. From beacon to beacon. Bacon to bacon. Alright, let's move that. We're going in. We're entering the Brood Mother's lair.
We have come so far.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Brood Mother Silreth. She sounds nice. Tear open the veil. Pass right through. Hunt started. Brood Mother Silreth.
Let's go!
God, I hate this character's voice. Alright. Got a save position in place. Again, for those of you who weren't around yesterday, I play at a rather deliberate pace, so don't be surprised if I'm playing at a very deliberate pace. Also, I really like the exploration element of the game, where it can pay off to go wandering around just to see what you find. It opened up this. Yeah, it did. No. Oh, no. Oh, that's arachnophobia mode engaged. Hi.
It's showtime!
Probably not ideal. I'm going to go out on a limb and say, okay. Yeah. Oh dear, I didn't realize. So, she's got multiple health points. Okay. Something that's good to know. Back down. That's not awesome.
Light him up! Let's see some fireworks!
First time I've used this.
Light him up! Okay, Silo. Walk it off!
Whoop, there we go. Got her.
But I can feel
Made it the whole way.
its
No
power,
problem.
even from
Easy
our
peasy, lemon squeezy.
Bring it to Lord Halar as quickly as possible.
I got some things. Nothing else? Just hanging around? Guess this was nothing more than just a boss fight. Okay. Disappointing. I prefer the explorational stuff that I was doing last night. But presumably that will continue. We got those, and these as additional items. Oh no. I'm moon. I don't know who that guy is, but he sure talks gloomy. That's an old guy Star Trek reference. Emphasis on the old guy. That's a reference from the original series.
The chaos acts as a nexus. Of course.
I thought I had to talk to him. No, not Lord Halar. Halar. There it is.
Come for a lesson, have you?
What lurks?
Stone. Yes. Yes. If this is what I think it is, why, it could change everything. The facets, the fragments, glimmers of gloom and chaotic currents. Give me a moment to study it.
Also, gloom currents and chaotic glimmers. Okay, moments.
While Lord Halar analyzes the stone, there is another crisis that could use your attention. Something is happening in the Highlands. Report to Commander Wolf. He will debrief you.
He's going to take off my briefs? I'm not sure how I feel about that. Ooh, a new upgraded gun? Could it be? Could be. Is it? Let's find out. That one is equipped. Yeah. Better than 50% increased power. We want to equip that. Is that now equipped? I don't think so. I think I have to go over here, click there, and then click there. That's it. I have a new and improved gun, everybody. Accessories. I'm not currently using any accessories. I have 3 spots for accessories I'm not currently using that I should probably be using some accessories for. Presumably, best numbers, highest numbers are best. Well, let's see. We will. Oh, I bet I have to click in the spot. I do. Ah, there we go. Weapon power, defense. Okay, well, obviously we want a weapon power and weapon power. Magical defense. A little bit more magical defense, I suppose, won't hurt. Good. Excellent. Artifacts. Those are placed on the walls. I don't have any currently placed in my home, so I don't have anything I can put there. Right. Potions. Let's see. Blood crystal increases physical and magical damage by 25%. Extra XP. Break power. Your weapons do additional hit equal to 15% of your weapon power. 30 minutes. I've got 3 of these. Max stamina and XP lasts 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and use one of those. Or equip those. Don't have anything that goes there. Echoes. Now, our new gun has spot for 2 echoes, and this is the one I got from one of the Silk Mistresses, which sounds sturdy, which I'm okay with. And over here we don't have any of those types of echoes. And we have not yet unlocked the last ability. And we have no passives unlocked, or weapon unlocked stuff. Okay. In the character collection, you still have just my starting choice. You start with your choice of 3. Wingrave, Nis, and Silo. Dagger, stabby, big sword and shield, gun. And I haven't unlocked the others yet. All right, Wolf, what do you got for me?
While you've the chance.
Call of the Void.
You're here. Good.
I am.
Your efforts of late have not gone unnoticed, I assure you. However, However, I fear I must redeploy you from the conflict. We face an urgent threat.
I'm ready. What threat, Commander?
In the last 48 hours, 2 squads of watchers have disappeared. I have conferred with the local warden, and it seems a number of scouts have also gone missing.
That doesn't seem good.
Some of my rangers have scouted the areas of the disappearances. The reports are unsettling. I fear we may face more incursions into the deeper void of the gloom. I cannot risk any more of our forces' safety.
I understand.
The Secret Order is spread thin as it is, and I've too many letters to write the widowed back home.
Right.
I need you to head
Widowed
to the
and
site of
widowers.
these disappearances and investigate the anomalies. If nothing is done, I worry this may prove to be a herald of something far worse.
So you want me to hunt down this guy named Harold? Call of the Void, Highlands. Well, we have to go to the Highlands or to the Highlands. Not sure about you, but I think I'm going to opt for the Highlands. Right. Poof. Teleporting. It's like magic. Only technological, not magical, obviously. These guys. To the Highlands. Where everyone speaks with a Scottish accent. It's weird. I made that up. Need to check one thing really fast just to make sure that all is well, all is well. Well, we've got about 500 meters or 600 meters, both in roughly the same direction.
One of my watches is worth 10 of that syndicate's.
I don't suppose I have any additional. I do have that one.
Gone.
Let's go there. Teleport.
I used to bullseye rats with my P-39 back home.
So, what I can do is we can head to the beach, get the 3 statues, and then hit the quest thing on the way back. Don't try it. I warned them. Ding 6. I warned them. I said don't try it. What did they do? They tried it. Some people just don't seem to learn their lesson. That's a glowing blue thing. There are several of them around. Whoop, got another one. Over there. There's 2 over there. And one of them dropped a goodie bag. Nice looking game. Now granted, it won't be to everyone's taste with the somewhat cartoonish looking visuals. It's understandable. But I really enjoyed Wild Star, so I'm kind of glad that we've got 2 here. Something similar. Whoop, did not like that. Need to work on the dodging. Not good at the dodging yet. That is not the statues. Those are not the statues for which I am looking. timer there, and I don't know why. Okay, how about that? Whoa! Oh, I've got a dude on my head.
Let's see some fireworks.
Didn't want to hit that dude. I didn't. I do.
Heads up.
That's a change I have to. Oh. Not happy with me. He doesn't even really know me. Still haven't found the statuettes I'm looking for, but, you know. I have figured out what the problem is with the dodging. I need to change the dodging sprint keys. I have to reverse them. Here it is. Bindings. Edit mode bindings. It is left control. I need to reverse the sprint left control. Because I'm used to shift in a direction. And that should be better for me. We'll have to remember. Oh, upgrades. Abilities! I got another ability point! Yay! It's not unlocked yet. Curse you. What's the new ability point? Archetype? Nope. Weapon? Nope. Oh, to upgrade. I got it. Figuring out. There we go. We've improved our firebomb, which is kind of a big deal for us. All right. still haven't found any of the things. Oh, maybe? Search. Some Tanatora statues. That's one. Alright, now I know what I'm looking for. Got a cave. I cannot leave a cave unexplored. That's just not going to happen. That's a silo memory. I'm Silo. Look, a shady meeting as much as the next. I like a shady meeting as much as the next guy, but don't. Are you both supposed to do something? Mind your business. Be ashamed to find a knife in your back. Kid.
I just remembered something.
Dad wanted the Shrikes to fight for the people, but even back then, blah, blah, blah. It's a cave. How could I not go into a cave in good faith? Those aren't bustable. Second. That is Zach Newton Leo. They followed and they now get my spiel. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. Welcome and thank you. Wizard Kira has followed. Well, I hate to repeat myself, but I'm willing to do that. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very much for the follow. I got a large wooden cupboard for the house. Very nice. There we go. That leads up, which may lead back out. Or I could, just climb. If I was so inclined, I could just climb. Well, I don't think I found every single thing that's in there, but I'm still trying to finish out a different quest, so we'll stick with that. I still need to find 2 more statues or boxes thereof. Now that I know what I'm looking for, sort of. Batch of boxes. Right. Search it. Don't break it open. Lens. Not everything has to be broken. Bad guys. And something up there. Those bad guys are not in the area I'm supposed to be searching for, because that's what I need to search for. That is all 3. Now we can continue on with the quest we were doing. The real quest. Call of the Void. Oh, the bad guys are back. Well, I'm going to give them a break. Hate to have to kill somebody for the 3rd time. We'll just do a little slight detour. Bit of yellow currency, which is, it's the yellow flavor of currency. They've thrown so much techno babble gobbledygook. It's hard to keep it all straight. A little bit.
I've seen a lot of things, but that, you must find a way to close it. If it's anything like the Gloom Tears, you should be able to enter and destroy it from within.
Well, let me grab the yellow little bit of goodies here, and then I will enter and we'll do that thing. Void Dungeon, an endless sea of darkness devoid of light and life. Sounds like fun. Stab it, rip it. In we go. Expedition started.
Let's go!
That's Kairos. I am not. I am Silo. Wow, that didn't actually do anything. Okay. How about that? That did nothing as well. Okay, well that's not a great start. How is it? Capebla? 1? Hope I got that right. Welcome to my humble little stream. Misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very much for the follow. Hi, guys. Very kind. We are going in this direction. Just so you knows, I play at a rather deliberate pace. I got it right? Yes. I play most games at a rather deliberate pace. Deliberate is the word us old people say when we mean old. Excellent. Those things appear to be moving. They are bad guys. Oh, nope, we don't want him to be shooting at us like that, so how about we... Glad I got it right. It seems like a silly thing, but as a person whose last name has been mispronounced for, well, most of my life, I try to get names right because they matter. It's a huge deal, but hey, why not take the effort and try and get them right? Pretty low compared to the game. I have gotten that complaint a couple of times. I will move the mic closer and I need to check on my equalization. But I can also turn the game down a little, in which case you'll need to turn me up a little. Let's see. We'll drop down to 37% from 50. Continue. No, exactly. Yeah. Complaint was not the right word. If people were, dude, fix your levels, that would be a complaint. No, what you did was just a heads up. Thank you, actually. I am...
This won't take long.
Do I have to use a decimal? Can I use like a hexadecimal? That's rather more guys than I thought. I am 64. Whoop! Did I miss anyone? No, everyone? Oh, good. Creepy, but definitely the game visuals and a little bit stylistically definitely has the Wild Star feel. another level for me. So far, I'm enjoying it. If you're not familiar with the game, whoop! This is its 1.0 release as of a couple of days ago. It was released, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years ago, and was not very well received. It felt to be unfinished. It was running as an MMO then. They have basically... Oh, and Digital Extremes, the guys who do Warframe, were their publishers, and Digital Extremes killed their publishing arm, leaving these guys sort of hanging. But instead of just bailing on the game, they have spent months, about a year, year and a half, fixing it. Told them 40 years IT people was 120 years in real life. Oh, at least. In my case, the 40 years of IT would be hexadecimal for 64. Hello there. Those are some weird-ass visuals. Those glowy things gonna, I guess, gonna come in. Hi, Felsen, how you doing? I burned them up real good. Okay, everyone was served. Do we have a chest of goodies just sitting right over here? No, we don't. So after a year plus of working on the game, they've now released the 1.0 version, which is no longer an MMO. It's an ARPG. Burn, punks, burn! So it's a single-player or co-op game now instead of an MMORPG. And I'm very surprised. I'm not very surprised, but I am surprised. It seems quite good to me. That is interesting. That sort of smoky trail leading over there. I need to double check on that. Leading down into nothingness? Can I make that jump? Not if I hit the wrong buttons. Turns out if you hit the wrong buttons, yeah, things don't work as well. How am I going to get up there? That's the question. How am I going to get back to where I was? That was not the answer, okay? Let's be clear. Yeah, I'm really pleased that they didn't give up on the game. It's one of the reasons I wanted to give it a try, was because I want to reward game companies that don't just decide to mail it in, you know? I hit the wrong buttons again. Aha, but it worked out. It opened it up. Aha! Science. One of the things I've been enjoying about it is it does pay off to do a little bit of investigating stuff. Running around, poking around at things can be very rewarding, and I think that's really cool. So my guess is if you want to optimize, if you're a big min-maxer, you run through the game at top speed, only doing like the main quest stuff. But a lot of times it's the less main quest stuff that seems more interesting to me. But how do I get back up there? That's an interesting question. Perhaps, perchance, it's where I just came from, so maybe not. Ah, there we are. Yeah, it's currently $25 on Steam. Whoop. Bad guys.
Boom!
That's the save point. The first sort of map I did last night had all kinds of nooks and crannies and different ways of going through things. And I think that's going to be sort of standard for I think they are randomly generated quests or missions, whereas this is more of a storyline thing. But even here, there are some of those little side bits and pieces. Like I said, though, I do play at a deliberate pace, so I expect most players will play through these things a lot faster. Whoop. Hey. Oh. That does not appear to be the bit I need to shoot. That appears to be the bit I need to shoot to get rid of that, to allow me access to this. Yeah, I mean, I saw a review of it where from a player who, a reviewer who had played it at launch and really couldn't recommend it. And understandably, the MMO part, I don't know if it was rushed or what the deal was, but it just wasn't satisfying. And on Steam, the reviews are mixed for the entirety of the game, but they're overwhelmingly positive when I checked yesterday with like 1,800 reviews. So, they've taken a game which was not successful, and I don't know if it's going to be financially successful for them, but they'll be able to point at it and say, look, we didn't give up. We took a disappointing game and made it into a solid release. Even if it didn't make money, look at the improvement that was made and the final state of the game. So, thumbs up to them. That's Airship Syndicate, I believe. This is a memory, but not of this character. There are, I believe, 8 characters in the game.
Let me show you how it's done.
Burn punks.
You know what to do.
Exactly. Who's next? You beat the boss. Let's stab the purple awful thing and leave the glue. I'm up to level 7. We got bonus rewards for just being, you know, awesome. And the following items. Note, a boatload of items. A smuggler head? Okay. Smuggler head, sure. I mean, I'm always hoping to get a little head, but I wasn't expecting that. Ba-dum-bum. Let's see. Report to Commander Wolf in Skylight, and also return to Hagren. What's close to us? That should be up there. Oh. Yeah. It's a teleporty beacon thing. I'll unlock it.
What is this power? I like it.
And
Oz, when was the last time I had a good pie? It's as if the Eldrin attacked just to kill our bacon.
when was the last time I had a good pie? Was not expecting that as a question, but okay. Sure. Definitely better having swapped the evade or dash button and the run toggle button. You return. Was I correct? The Shrike stockpiles came through the shore? Indeed. I brought back what I could carry. Excellent. Warden Haas didn't see this as a top priority. She says it's more likely they're making forgeries than creating magical totems. So it's just you and me against the Shrikes. Let's see what we have. No. Aha! Here it is. This one's mine. See the notch here? I got that when a Shrike stabbed at me, and my bag took the knife point. Merciful arcs. Look close. This is a proper arm with a proper blue lightning. You can tell because the cobalt's tougher than the gallium. It won't dent if I do this. Like this. Wait. Gather it's not supposed to do that? No, this is mine, but it's a counterfeit too. Is this some kind of trick? My statuette? It was a fake all along? My parents gave it to me when I was a child. When rumors of the Maze War beginning anew reached Avar, I volunteered to fight. I thought it was my duty as someone who was protected. I just cannot stand it. Others would go to their deaths with such statues. Trusting in a lie, it would mock Tanatora's name. We must right this wrong. The question is how. Give me a few moments and I'm sure I can come up with a way or two we can end this injustice. Sure. We'll go with that. Up, please. Second floor, lingerie, power tools, pet supplies. Let's see. Going the wrong way. Of course I am. No, I was correct. But then I was going the wrong way. Now I'm going the right way after going correct.
We have but scraps and iron to fuel us for the fight. Regardless, we will overcome.
A little full of yourself, Wolf.
I know a warrior when I see one.
Okay, well, yeah, he's right about that.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised, having fought together as long as we have.
I don't remember.
To the rest of us, you make the impossible seem like an easy thing.
I'm pretty cool.
Still, it's good to see you back in one piece. So tell me, what did you find inside?
The portal led deep into the gloom.
I see. The gloom tears have plagued us for some time. Perhaps my scouts were mistaken, and the tears themselves are worsening.
No, this was different. Led to a larger area.
If that's true, then I've no idea what you face. Once upon a time, I knew war.
But I thought war never changes. I was told that in a different game. What do you mean?
I fought for 3 years in the ruins of Cairn 17. The labyrinth was a death trap. Alchemical gas poured into our quarters at night. Chimera waiting around every corner. Every step was a fight in the cairn. And a chance at a new horror, too. Even so, we knew the enemy. I could touch them, strike them, understand them. I suppose those days have passed.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah.
even if we must struggle to the end,
Yeah.
I will lead our forces as best I can. And guide you as you carve the way.
Cool.
We would do well to report this to Omen. She understands the gloom better than any of us.
Well,
If anyone knows the best course of action, it will be her.
She was an emo
Go
upbringing,
with
so yeah, she
strength.
understands gloom. Made that up, by the way. Maybe. Yes. Corbin's Compendium, a new housing decoration. Okay, cool. I'm good with that. Hi, Omen.
Recent events have given rise to a new threat.
Summon Wayfinders. Call of the Void.
Welcome back, old friend.
Thank you.
I hoped to speak with you. Wolf informed me of the danger just after you left to engage the threat. Tell me, what have you learned?
Portals leading deep into the gloom have appeared.
I feared as much. To the naked eye, the beacon's light looks to be as stalwart as ever. This, however, has confirmed suspicions I've harbored. Our beacon is in danger.
Anything that comes for our bacon. I'm sorry, they're just gonna have to get fried. What's happening to
I'm
it?
not sure. Not yet. But I believe you're the key to uncovering what we're up against.
What do you
I
mean?
should have told you sooner,
Well,
but
yeah.
I didn't know how to say it. You see, my friend, you didn't survive our battle against the Eldren.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
You gave your life to save Skylight.
I died?
You perished and were consumed by the gloom.
Oh.
For anyone else,
I can
that
understand the
would
gloom.
have been the end.
I'm sure I'm tasted.
But you refused to let go. You lingered as an echo, holding on until I found you and sent the shard.
So she sharded me.
I gave you the tool you needed, but you imposed your will upon the gloom. You rebuilt your body, and you can do it again if you fall in battle.
Pardon the
And
yawn.
I believe that's only the beginning.
I know you have much to report.
I do.
But Lord Halar has finished analyzing the Myriad Stone. Speak with him first. His findings may help us understand what we're facing.
Good thing. Let's take a look over here. Echoes. We still do not have an echo of the appropriate type there. Those are both green quality. Do we have anything better? Oh my, yes. Max health and crit rating and magical defense. And the other one? Okay. Currently we have the Brood Hunter Echo locked in with physical defense and magical defense. Yeah, that looks like the best of them. And we still have nothing to go there. Those are our current artifact goodies. No artifacts placed. No, not artifacts. Those are accessories. That's what they are. Let's see. The current ones we have are all 42s. We picked up a 52, which is crit power, health, and crit rating. Oh, that I must say, it does sound pretty delightful. You're elected. You know, I could have more defense, but who wants more defense? I mean, Seriously, nobody. That looks like an improvement over my current weapon. Yeah, it is. Not insignificant improvement. I have equipped it. Time to, let's see, we go into the inventory again. Still getting used to the UI. And we can, let's see, what does it do? Sell. That's right, we need to sell stuff. So we can sell those things that are extra, right? Speak with Lord Halar. Lord. Bonk. Okay,
I shall need
I
more
very nearly
artists
made
if
it.
I hope to attempt it.
Eyes to see.
The stone that you found in this brood mother, it's a sort of elemental lens.
An elemental
a tool
me.
designed to shape the gloom itself. The gloom is a myriad of possibilities, and this stone... How can I explain it? The gloom is fundamentally unstable, Wayfinder. It's said that the celestial architects shaped our world from primordial chaos. I believe that the gloom may be that primal maelstrom. The stone lets you shift between myriad potential realities. But how to use it?
Yes, how to use it.
It's going to take a surge of elemental power, yes. Perhaps your dagger, certainly.
Well, the dagger's cool.
I've treated the myriad stone. Take it to the Echo Matrix and fuse it to your dagger. Let's see what comes of it.
A little bit much in the jargon, I think, realistically. The imbuement matrix. I've added to the resource.
Fascinating. But
Bring my
something
augmented
is not
dagger
right.
to Omen.
I don't know enough about echoes and your powers, Wayfinder. Take this to Omen. Perhaps
Omen.
she will know what to do.
They won't speak of their origin. The dagger focuses your power.
Yeah.
Now bound to the stone, I believe you will be able to shape the gloom in ways we've never seen. I'm sure it will take time.
God, what's up with the
but
yawns all of a
this could
sudden?
be
I'm
the
not that
key
tired.
to our
Had
salvation.
a good night's sleep. Can't be that I'm just old. Can it?
Our architects have fallen. Our world is collapsing into the gloom. But if we can master this power, Wayfinder, we may be able to build it anew.
I'm sorry. This must be a lot to take in.
You
I had
keep
hoped to
blabbing.
give you some time.
This may seem like madness, but consider
Infinity.
you're missing memories,
The cliff.
the skills
of
you've had to
infinity.
relearn. You're an echo of my fallen friend, but I believe you've kept the best of them. You can shape the gloom. It's how you craft your weapons, how you return from defeat, how you bind the echoes of your enemies to gain strength. Now you can shape the gloom itself.
I want you to enter one of the portals in the Highlands and imbue your dagger with elemental energy. Doing so should create a unique layer of reality. With the data you
It'll be
gather,
strawberry
Lord
flavor.
Halar and I may be able to learn more about the forces weakening the beacon, and we need every advantage we can get.
Okay. Main story quest completed. More good
I
stuff.
don't know if they were
After
constructed
the
as
fall,
they
complete
are,
the main story quest.
or if
Eyes
they
to see.
evolved.
Affinity. I have 7 points of affinity available. Characters possess affinities that allow them to tap into the potential of their equipped gear. As characters level up, they'll earn affinity points that can be used to upgrade their affinity with instinct, discipline, and focus. By doing so, the associated stats on equipped weapons and accessories will be increased by a bonus multiplier. By upgrading an affinity, it will increase the bonus multiplier value. This bonus multiplier will be applied to any affinity-aligned base stats coming from the current equipment loadout. Affinity perks. Each of the character's affinities include a collection of passive perks that are unlocked. At key affinity levels, you can view perk details and unlock requirements via Affinity Perks submenu. Alright, Instinct. Aligned. Okay, so putting it into Instinct will create power on my guns and physical defense, and then weapon power and crit power on those items. Discipline increase weapon power on my main item. And then those. Okay, so you can, this allows you to optimize. You can optimize for, you know, depending on what weapon you're using, you can optimize for crit or weapon power or ability power. Let's see, discipline perks. There we go. I have spent an affinity point. Discipline perks. What point do these open up? Oh, it's, we said we had 7, right? So. You don't want them to get left in the dust, you know. Should still have 2 points left. I don't know at what point those unlock the perks. That's as much as we got. Do we have any more points? That should be 6, so we should have a point left. We don't have gold to upgrade it. We burned through all of our gold. Okay, well, now we know. Oh, here we are. Exploit opening increases the crit chance by 10% against debuffed targets. I'm frequently setting them on fire, and I assume that's a debuff. But I don't know that. Basic attacks that critically strike a debuffed target, and increase crit chance an additional 10% against targets. Okay, so you have to spend the points to unlock. Okay, strategic victory increases the damage bonus of strategic advantage by 10%. Hitting an enemy with Ignite grants 1% ability power for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. That seems really underwhelming, I have to say. We need 5 points to unlock exploit opening. Got it. Let's see. I've got 2 things. Oh, also, she had another thing that I wanted to see.
Recent events have given rise to an...
Summoning. Discover summoning stones throughout the world and bring them to Omen in order to unlock new Wayfinders. Hints can be found on the character collection page or at Omen to help guide you to each summoning stone's location. Once a Wayfinder has been summoned, you can awaken it by bringing rare materials to Omen. Each time you awaken a Wayfinder, the cost for subsequent awakenings will increase. Awakening bonuses for each awakening can be previewed and can include increased Wayfinder-based stats, additional affinity points, increased echo capacity, additional echo slots, and cosmetics. And those are the 2 that you originally start with, or those 3. You can choose to be sword dude, gun dude, or daggers dude. There's another game system which I don't completely understand, or even very much, which presumably is her, Venomous, and I've started advancing some of her stuff on a different thing that I don't... Ooh, and she starts with a gun, which I obviously prefer. I need to collect a Venomous's summoning stone. Collect them from the...
New threat.
Right, so there's something that direction, but I don't know what. That must be in the area down below, which name I cannot remember. The Highlands. Well, let's go ahead and
Skylight
keep
is just
things
a shadow of what it once
rolling.
was. But
complete
we
an
won't
expedition in a
rest
void
until
dungeon while using an imbuement. Well, I have the imbuement now, so... Void dungeon. Void. There we are. Void dungeon. Location unknown. Can't go there. Control the chaos. You now apply imbuments to create mutated expeditions. Difficulty. You can adjust the difficulty at any time on the settings menu in multiplayer. Only the host setting takes effect. Imbuments are consumable items that can be used while traveling to lost zones. Imbuments will cause a mutator to become active. So it's like a mutation in New World. It's like one of the mutation things that you get in M+ in WoW. Chaos. A trickster hides within and he'll shower you with gifts while you visit Gloom touched. All enemies have been empowered by the gloom. At half health, they'll enrage and grow larger. Pass. Flora, home to toxic mushrooms that ooze pools of slime. Break them to clear the path. Venomous foes will cause damage over time. I'm going to go with chaos. I think. And when we get in, we'll consume that consumable that we equipped earlier. I will say that the game system seemed cool and deep.
Let's have some fun.
So, it's just going to have random explodies everywhere. Got it. That's not cool, man. That ain't cool. Can I get up there? There is reason. Bad guys over there. Lots of bad This is what I mean about you can sort of poke around and go off the beaten track a little bit. So those are the little chaotic presence he drops, just bombs randomly around. Not great. Tied. Whoops! To that, I think. Yep. Nice try. I'm too fast. Okay, not like really fast. I should also make clear I am playing at the easiest level because I'm old. I thought I'd kill him. You guys are taking 2 hits. Like that, for instance. That's the way we came. We're headed this way. I see multiple bad guys out there. That. Now open up this. Got Kiros' summoning stone. Not so inclined. Oh, see. Oh, that's... Oops. It fooled me into thinking that was solid.
Heads up!
There's a reward at the end for opening all these chests that are dropping bombicles. Anything hiding back here? There it is. Any stuff? Any more stuff? Basically, I want all the stuff. You know? Ah. Let's play with the bar. That is a Kairos echo. I am Silo.
Let's see some fireworks! Heads up! Heads up! Boom!
There, we gotta make stabbies on that. Alright, we have finished out that dungeon. I'm gonna leave the gloom. Don't forget to use them Q chargers. Yeah, that's one thing I have not been doing. Okay, thank you for the advice. I am aware of the fact, pardon me, that I haven't been using them. I have not put that into my rotation yet, so thank you for the reminder. It does not appear that we got any more smuggler heads. Oh well. You are absolutely correct. I have not been using that very much at all. Basically zero. I'm back. Honey, I'm home. Hi, Omen. How you doing? You're looking good. Have you lost weight? Changed your hair?
Silo. I'm glad to see you've returned unharmed. Tell me, how did our experiment fare?
It was fair. The imbuement worked. It reshaped the gloom.
Truly. This may prove either good news or bad. Lord Halar and I shall begin work on understanding the nature of this deeper void you have found.
You see a circle dot on the enemy. It means it has a weak spot. If you shoot that weak spot, it builds Q charge. Gotcha.
In the meantime, you should continue testing the limits of your power. If the beacon's light is truly fading,
Bacon light.
you may be our only hope.
Delicious.
You were able to shape the deeper void, but we need to know whether your power extends to the lost zones.
I have a charge of elemental shadows. Imbue your dagger with this power and enter the Codex halls. Let us see what you can do.
Alright. Alright, I can summon Kairos. Do I really want to? I think I kind of have to, don't
Silo.
I? Alright, we can summon... Oh, we got a... Who's this? That's Kairos. Oh! Okay. You know, the first guy here, Wingrave, I didn't find him that interesting. And Nis, I like Arcanist. It's a great title. I went with this one because he's got a gun. If you like to play the 1.0 release, but I put a lot of hours into the rework, super fun game. I'm enjoying it a lot so far. I really am. And I am glad to have supported a company that didn't give up on a game that was not a big success. Weapons are not limited. Right, they're not character limited. That I do know. But I did want to start with the gun. This guy has Epitaph, Arcane Harvest, a spinning slash that deals damage and steals ability power from enemies. Plus, I like what he's got going on with his head, you know? As a man with no hair, I would kind of like that as a, you know, an alternative that I could swap into. So we're going to summon Kairos. Born anew, I have summoned a Wayfinder, other than myself, obviously. An echo of Kairos has been pulled from the gloom. He's a brilliant arcanist from an ancient and forgotten civilization. He has transcended his physical form and become a being of pure arcane energy, housed in mystical armor. Displaced in time, he uses his knowledge and power to help the people of the present. As an arcanist, Kairos has vast power in a fragile little shell. Enormous cosmic power, tiny little living space. His best defense is a good offense, destroying enemies before they have a chance to harm him. So each upgrade increases their stats by 15 and adds an affinity point, creates an additional echo capacity, and unlocks a set of dies. That's cool. Right, I've summoned one. That has gone away. I need to talk to whom? Oh, Codex Hall. So we're going right back in, are we?
You have come along.
See if we've got anything else that we have 2 more affinity points. Welcome. Do we have the gold for them? We do not have the gold. I've got to sell stuff to get some gold. Couldn't get into his abilities, but you do love the Kairos look. He has some really cool customization options. Yeah, I like his look too. New armor. Kinds of new bonuses and things. Was in here? I think where I can sell things. Yeah, I pointed out last night that I find his left arm to look cool when it's alternating which ones are up and down, but when they're all going up and down together, it just looks dirty.
Wayfinder.
Oh. Huh. Okay, I can upgrade my relics and stuff. Cool, good to know. I thought I could sell stuff.
Wayfinder.
Is he not the one I sold stuff to? Maybe it was one of the others.
We were a small clan,
Is it
but the
Venge?
maids always treated us well.
I'm going to sell a whole boatload of stuff. Having to go down here to sell is annoying. I would rather we could just click and hold. And then having to confirm it again. Let's see. Weapons first. We'll keep the best of each individual weapon type. So, sell that. Sell that. We'll sell the 2 crappy copies of Ransom because I've got a better one. Alright, and accessories. We can, I assume, sell all the cheapy ones. Possible I'll end up regretting selling some, but I doubt it. Particularly as it goes on, I don't think any of these will be particularly missed at low levels. Now maybe, like for instance, these might be able to be used to improve different versions of the same flavor. Don't want to mess with those yet. Housing items? Come on, man. Housing items. Like, I want to get rid of housing items.
Oh, Venomous even dropped her scowl when she saw one of our inventions once.
That's good, Venge. So, do we now have enough to spend those affinity points? We seem to. This is going to cost 1,250, so this will probably be the last of the affinity points, but it should unlock the first perk it has. So, increases my crit chance by 10% against debuffed enemies. I'm certain the oil is a debuff, and I think if I set them on fire, that's a debuff as well. Don't know that for a fact, but I think that's the case. Talents. I have a talent point. My first dip into the talent points. As a Wayfinder gains experience, they also contribute towards Wayfinder's rank. Each Wayfinder rank will grant a talent point and a passive increase to base weapon damage for all weapons. At key ranks, you'll additionally unlock accolades, which offer a variety of bonuses to all Wayfarers. Leveling Wayfarer rank. All Wayfinders contribute to Wayfinder rank experience even after they reach maximum level. Completing quests, killing enemies, and Wayfinder resonance caches all provide Wayfinder rank experience. Talent points. Every Wayfinder rank grants an additional talent point for use in a Wayfinder's talent tree. Each Wayfinder has their own talent tree based upon their archetype, War Master, Survivalist, or Arcanist. Accolade bonuses. Certain Wayfinder ranks bestow additional affinity points, a weapon echo slot, weapon echo capacity, as well as passive weapon masteries and defense powers, which are unique to each Wayfinder archetype. Weapon masteries apply additional benefits based on currently active weapon and defense powers passively harness defensive stats for each Wayfinder archetype in unique and powerful ways. I have to go to bed, but here's 11 before streaming. Keep it up. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Ten Below. That was too kind. Thanks for the advice as well. Sleep well. Dream exotic dreams. Okay, so tactics, prowess, and finesse. Finesse is additional weapon power, crit power, ability power. Straightforward weapon power seems pretty okay. There we go. I have spent my first... wow, okay. Nice little web we've got going. What do you got over here? Deadly Insight. Your exposed weakness is now stronger. Additional Wayfinder echo capacity. That seems pretty good. So we've got all these little additional buffs and bits, as opposed to simply, these are probably just all number buffs. Yeah, looks like. We have not yet unlocked our last power. The accessories. We have a 42, a 42, and a 54. Those are the ones that are currently equipped. Lost Totem is crit power, health, and crit rating. Same thing for that one. Crit power, health, crit rating. No, that's the one I currently have equipped. So that one is ability power, health, and resilience. Health, crit, and break power. Or, yeah, slide that puppy, I think. Keep that one where it is for now. We don't have any artifacts up in our housing yet, so I can't select any of those. I'll have to do that at some point. Alright, and next up is... the Codex Halls. That, I think, was the thing I found the most fun. Oh, I have to talk to him. Most fun yesterday was the Codex Halls one, the first one. Because there's so many little nooks and crannies and alternate routes and stuff, and exploratory gameplay like that is, I just find
I trust your dagger
very
is
fun,
performing...
tracing the past. Well, isn't this excellent timing? Your exploits within the gloom have gifted my arcanists a treasure trove of material to research. Thus, I find myself short-handed at the moment. Do you need some help, Lord Halar? In fact, I do, and with a matter of great importance, I should add. I hear through the proverbial vine... grape was it? Well, I hear your path leads to the Aurelian Monastery. Ruins twisted by the gloom, etched into a dark like a silhouette. The monks that once lived there discovered much, yet, as the monastery now exists as a lost zone, we are presented with a problem. While the gloom recreates instances of places it has consumed. It also twists and degrades. With each day that passes, we risk losing the truth of what the Silver Codex discovered so many years ago. Fortunately, my research has described the existence of tracer stations within the Codex halls. I believe these were devices of some kind used by the monks to store and transmit information. Please explore the Codex halls in my stead. Find a tracer station and wrest the monks' coveted data from its mantle.
Adequately?
My dagger is performing adequately indeed. I don't think I had anything to use in the Echo Matrix. No, we still have two. We have 3 imbuements. Okay. And since we were going into a Codex Hall's expedition, here we go. I'll get out my gloom knife, dagger. What? I'll cut open a hole in the gloom. Codex halls. What do we got? Shadow imbuement. All enemies have been empowered by the gloom at half health. They'll enrage and grow larger, dealing more damage. When they die, they explode. That, I think, is excessive, okay? Piles of gold may be found within, but beware, the more gold you grab, the more damage you take from foes. That's an interesting one. We've got a bunch of shadow ones. Let's go with a shadow imbuement. I'm going to enter the gloom. We stab it with a knife. Slice open reality and go for walkies.
There you are again, my little light. Learning to bend the shadows to your will.
Let's go!
A fine first step, but there are more wonders waiting deeper in the darkness.
I don't know who she is, but I think she digs me. Hey, I mean, if they're gonna put stuff that I can whack and get stuff out of right in the beginning, I'm gonna whack it and get some stuff. Let's party. Come on, guys. There you are. Where did you come from, you little... Whoa. Ah, half damage, that's right. At half health. They get more powerful, and they will blow up when they die. Note to self, they blow up when they die. You paying attention? That is a purple glowy chest, which is somewhat worrisome to me. Oh, it uses a skeleton key. Don't know how many of those I have. But now I know what the purple thingies do. You got bigger. That one looks like he's summoning one. I get the feeling I'm going to want to off-screen play a little just to set up my house. What is that? I have no idea what the hell's going on. Are you lucky enough to win my game? I have no idea. He's kind of cool, though. Congratulations, you won the big prize. big prize. Okay. These are now no longer openable. That's interesting. Okay. See, this is the kind of... I was talking about... Yeah, she has a thing for me. I think so, Misty. I think she does. This is the kind of thing I was talking about, exploratory gameplay, that I enjoy so much. And it's these zones, the... I can't even remember what they're called. The zones where we're looking for the stuff from the Silver Codex, I think it is. Where it seems like they've got a lot of just random, what in other circumstances would be random bullshit going on, except random bullshit that I get to futz around with, like opening doors for little side rooms and stuff. I love that stuff. Exploratory gameplay, that is, I believe, the phrase the kids would use, my jam. Okay, didn't want to do that. Hit the wrong button. So not only do I play slowly, I play wrongly. Try not to hit the wrong button once. We have a save point, or I should say a respawn point. And a couple of big critters that we're going to get bigger when they are down to half health. Don't know what this is. Refill 1 health flask. Don't think that actually did anything, but that's okay. Burn. And get bigger because you are at health down and half damage. Warriors. Well, that's appropriate. The Warriors are the local sports ball team. See? We've got 2 different paths to go. No, we don't. Have a respawn point. Oh, you little sneak. Look at that. Yeah, they're so adorable when they sneak. And then blow up when I shoot them. Down or up? Down or up? I don't know. How about we look in the chest first?
The heat is on!
Would you stop and just take your punishment like a big blue monster? You kids today just don't know how to suck up and take a whooping. pleasant sounding things ever. See, now I could just continue on down that way, but it looks like the tracer event is here, and I need to get that done for the side quest. Gonna regret this, but watching you has made you re-download the game. I don't think you're gonna regret it. I mean, if there was anything you liked about the game, I expect that's going to be better. And the things you didn't like about the game are, for the most part, going to be better. I mean, it's not an MMO anymore, so it's single player or co-op, which is obviously a big change. Let's remove the eggs that could hatch into something unpleasant, just on general principles. Alright, I have no idea what a tracer event is, but we're going to find out. I assume a short-haired woman who can teleport is going to appear. That's the wrong game. Is that done? That's done. Got it. Well, I guess I'm just cool then. All right. We came in on that side, so we go out on the other side. We're almost done with this one.
This won't take long.
Whoop!
Heads up! Let's see some fireworks! Watch your step!
Not cool. Not cool.
He is on! Hey, that's what I'm talking about!
Just a reminder, I am playing at the easiest level because I'm bad at games. I believe there are 4 difficulty levels. The default one is 2. I'm at 1. Again, bad at games. This is story difficulty.
Heads up!
Burn, punks, burn. Nine. Sometimes you just need to bust up stuff, you know. A Luath ring. Odd, this ring feels warm to the touch. There are strange indents on it, too. Maybe the engineer will know what to make of it. We've got a hole that looks like it might be bottomless. But I told you, I like exploratory gameplay. No! No, not... Yeah, it's bottomless. Okay? Just wanted you guys to know it's bottomless. We've got traps here. We've got a chest there. Legendary armor. I have acquired 10 pieces of armor. That's a not especially interesting achievement. But hey, you know. On the other hand, we also have a big one here. Weapon ability, bullet storm. See, and that's what I mean about exploratory gameplay. Little stuff like that. We are up to the boss thing, I think. Senja, I do not have. I am not Senja. I am Silo. Boss time.
This won't take long.
You know not what you do!
Got unstoppable. I'm not sure what it means. What I'm guessing is probably not optimal for me.
Leave this place at once!
Yeah, I'm trying, dude.
Let's speed things up.
Watch your step.
Interesting. This feels familiar. Bring that object to me.
Hi, Omen. How about I grab some more glow? I'm going to call that glow because I have no idea what it actually is. So far, about the only complaint I have is that it's not with the number of things that there are that you can collect and do and game systems and stuff. It's that they have felt the necessity to give them unique names that are not necessarily easily differentiated. Expedition complete. I am now level 9. I got another imbuement, some memory fragments, ransom gun, and then a whole bunch of various and sundry items. Memory fragments. Got 2 copies of ransom. 2. I like that when you exit the gloom, it kind of laughs at you in the distance. It goes, and your little dog Toto, too.
We have lost so much of our
Return to
world
Lord
to the gloom.
Halar.
We still
Halar.
don't know if we can restore it.
Have you noticed yet? The air here, it tastes different than a year ago. Scarcely perceptible, yet I believe it has something to do with the energies
I
of the
believe you're
beacon.
hallucinating. You return. Is that it? The research is on that storage device. Yes, give it here. You're welcome. Oh, yes. You did excellent work. Not a scratch on the device. Now, do allow me a moment of quiet, would you? I have some delectable data to sit through. Ask around Skylight about unusual crystal of Ask the Engineer in Skylight. About the other thing. Let's ask the Engineer.
Take some time to rest. I hear that is important for most creatures.
I found this among the ashes. Another approaches. I wonder. Can you hear the singing? Arcane energies converge upon my workshop. I was in the thrall of a crucial project, you see. These guys remind me of the Makari, except for the fact that their arms are tools. The Makari from Wildstar. But if you require my aid, I shall kindly oblige. It is, after all, my duty. And I would not risk earning Omen's ire. I found this strange ring. So you did. A rare one at a glance. Let me examine that trinket, would you? His arm is doing the thing again, like he's turned on. Tell me, have you any interest in civilizations in antiquity? Specifically those which crumbled and burned by a force unknown. I ask, as I believe this ring is forged in an era long past. If I am correct as to its origin, we may possess a clue to a mystery that has plagued our histories for many an age. You see, this is much less disturbing when his tubules pulsate alternately instead of all together, which is just dirty. You know, unless it seems like it should have some EDM going in the background with and has bedeviled me for most of my existence. I wonder if you might aid me in something, an investigation. This tangled web, this enigma has forced many sleepless nights upon me. Figuratively speaking, of course, my continued function does not require sleep. Color me interested. Outstanding. I must attend to my station here, but you are free to search the archives. Locate some reference texts for me on ancient civilizations. We shall use it to pinpoint this ring's origins. Okay, another quest. And I have to ask. Around the skylight, somebody upstairs. Second floor. Lingerie, pet supplies, power tools. Pardon me. Unusual crystal? Do I look like a fortune teller? I'd make a career change, but I don't have the scarves for it. Evidently that was not the one we were looking for. That crystal? Yeah, it's worth about a copper penny. You can take it off your hands. Wish. You wish. How about you? That looks sort of goblin in design. Bet Vange would know something about it. Oh, okay, well, I'll check with Vange then. I mean, I've checked with him before, but I'll check with him the second time. That would be Revenge.
That would work.
Take your
Revenge.
time, peruse my wares. Better you have them than the kid.
Not so sage advice. Why, you're waving that ugly thing in front of my face. It's hideous. Gear-tooth garbage. You plug that into an arcanic matter emitter and it won't even explode. Is that its function? Energy? If you're a bore, that kind of self-respecting goblin makes this trash when they can turn it into an anti-personnel fragmenter and sell it for 3 times as much. Those Gear-tooth give goblin kind a bad name. They should be shoved off a cliff. The kind with craggy rocks at the bottom. For bad craftsmanship, seems harsh. You didn't grow up in my clan, the Gear-tooth. Green trash. Every sane mason knows it. Besides goblin clans, we pioneered the disposable life. You murder us, we murder you. It's the circle of death. Those Gear-tooth are fools. Not to ally with the Seekers. To be fair, you're mostly humans. And again, squishy, ugly. Kill them. But they've got it out for me, too. Even tried to kill me 6 or 7 times, you know. It's very personal. 7 times? I told you. Green trash. Suppose it's easier, though. I mean, they tried to kill me, I tried to kill them. Compared to you humans and your courts, it really saves a lot of time. Anyway, we've got to reduce their numbers, or they'll be all over me. And Skylight, since, you know, I live in Skylight and you live in Skylight. That sounds more convincing, right? This is the most haphazard fight request ever. I'll interpret that as a yes. Time to go clean up the scum of the earth. They're not too far away, I hope. The last guy I sent to his doom never came back to complain about the hike. It's another quest. Let's see. We're here. We have 2 affinity points. Put 5 in there. Perks. Right, we have that one. Good. Abilities. New ability unlocked. Ah, the proto-clone. Dash backwards, leaving a clone that pulls enemies in and it taunts them. No regular clone, though. That's a proto-clone. Abilities. Talents. We have no points. Yes, we have no points. We've opened up another slot. No echoes are available of that particular flavor, the cross type. We did get a new weapon. I wanted to check and see if that was an improvement. Let's see. Our current one is a 191. We have 3 206s. Bullet Storm, a different ability. That has Scatter Shot, the infamous highway. Fires multiple projectiles in a blast while evading backwards. Consumes 1 locked and loaded charge. Those two have that. That one, they're all at 206s. Those two have the same values for everything. Except the echo slots are different. Oh, that's cool. Alright. But all the base stats on those two are different, even though they're both 206 gear rating. This one has a 206 gear rating, but very different stats. Yeah, very different. Oh, and that's the different affinities. Got it. This one has Bullet Storm, consume all lock and loaded charges and fires 2 rapid blasts per charge. Tempest Origin. Well, let's see. That's the same as the one I currently have, so I'm going to keep that. But it is. Right, we need to equip that over here. So this is the one we have equipped. This one has the same affinities, but slightly higher numbers. So we're going to want to keep that one. Right. But I'm going to want to try and use Tempest, so we're not going to want to sell that. Lots of game systems going on. Let's see. That's the job board. That's my house. So run over here. And we want to go up to there. Let's collect reference texts. That's a Kairos memory. Oh, can I unlock that? Because I've unlocked Kairos. See, the crystal in the dagger repels radiant energies. Try balancing it with elemental shadow.
You would do well to make use of my facilities. There is more power here than in that brutish weapon you wield.
Thank you, Chronicler Corbin. Ekram's History of the Seven Winds, an excellent read, but not quite what we seek.
What knowledge do you seek?
Evidently not the right kind. That is a compendium on civilizations of old, but its contents may not stretch back nearly far enough. Perhaps you should query Chronicler Corbin. Is his last name Dallas? And his last name Multipass?
Welcome to the archives.
Found among the ashes. Another Wayfinder fumbling about my archives. Difficult enough. Difficult though it may be, I implore you to handle the archive contents delicately. The information kept here is of paramount importance. I need a book detailing the Kingdom of Ashes. The Kingdom of Ashes? Curious. I wouldn't have ascertained you as someone well-read enough to even know of the kingdom. Very well. I know where to find the information you seek. Now, let's see. Here we are. Do be mindful to handle this tome with care. I will not tolerate damage to the integrity of the archives, whether you carry Omen's favor or not. That seems perfectly reasonable. I can't argue with it on that account. Well, I could. It would be rude, but I could.
I've yet to meet someone so proud.
That's not what I wanted to see. That's not actually where I wanted to go.
Sure, they hit us hard a year ago.
but we got back up.
West Gate, that's not where I wanted to go either. I thought that was where I wanted to go, but apparently that's not where I wanted to go. Foreman Ruby.
It's always a joy when you visit.
So I can sell stuff to them. It's not my house. Finder. No. There's the house again. Up there. No. Where's my house?
I asked Arsenal to make me an arcanic hammer, but she seemed to think it would do more damage than good.
Well, if I had an arcanic hammer, I'd hammer in the
Maybe
morning.
the engineer would help.
I'd hammer in the evening. Come over this side. Where the hell is the house? Job board, great lift, maker, that's... Signal fire, Omen, Weapon Master, Venge, Wolf, Avera's Merchant, Johnny, party member. That's Foreman Ruby, because she sells the housing, or deals with the housing stuff. Was it at the other lift? It wasn't. Pardon me here.
Try to be patient with Corbin. He just really cares about all that knowledge.
I've discovered Skylight Salvage Lane. That's the Seeker Archives, where we just were. That's Wingrave, who we don't have. I'm certain it's not down here, but I'm going to try and find it. I'm still trying to find it. And when I say I'm certain it's not down here, it's probably down here. Oh, pardon me. Itchy back. Oh. Certainly does not appear to be down here. I am looking for my house. In the Inn by Wolf. Thank you. Let's see, Wolf. I really wish if I moused over here, they would make it throb on the Wolf over there. Is that right? Can't even make out the icon. Really, I wish they had mouse overs over there. Okay. That's what I wish. That one.
What is this power? Oh, I like it.
Pop-ups on mouse overs never get old. I would never have guessed.
Had
this,
Mrs.
but
Clancy
that's it.
succeeded in...
I'm going to leave myself here. If anyone hasn't seen it, the housing is very spacious. My understanding is the original version you didn't get this kind of space. My guess is that you could eventually get this kind of space by leveling up through the entirety of the game. Or perhaps by purchasing, but now that the game is a one-time purchase, there's no advantage to pay-to-win functions. There's my bed and my dresser and my rug, and that's pretty much it, but I actually have a bunch of stuff. These are decor items I have. That's the furnishings, lighting, decorations, wall decor. I have no artifacts to place yet. trophies, nor pets. So all I have right now is the decor items. And the placing is pretty straightforward on them. And I'll probably do some of that a little bit later, but off stream. I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. Again, I want to thank you guys very much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. With more of this. I'm enjoying it. I'm impressed with it. I'm going to keep playing it. I will note that a week from tomorrow we have the new content drop for Guild Wars 2. That I will definitely be playing. Other than that, the rest of the next week is up in the air, but I would be leaning towards this as long as it continues to amuse me. And so far, it's doing a good job of that. So, that's my plan for the next week or so. Again, I want to thank all of you guys for hanging out. Hopefully, you will see me soon. Have a great rest of your Monday evening, assuming you're in America, North America, South America. And regardless, I hope the rest of your week doesn't suck. I'm back tomorrow. Have a great night tonight.